Hi, how's it going? I'm Luciano Ruas of the Brazilian Accent Improvisation, and today I'm gonna continue the live of yesterday where I was improvising in a Frevo, in a chorus of Frevo, and I start talking about some practices we can do. Yesterday I did a melodical practicing, um, getting up in the tempo. Okay, I start on 60 and went to 120, and I increased my melodical capability of improvising that simple chorus. And some today we are going to see some other resources and little practices. I'm gonna do them short, but I recommend you to practice a whole week, okay? Um, and a few minutes every day. And after you practice your melodical capability with the rhythms you already know about that style, let's practice some cliches, all right, that are common in the styles. I've taken this cliche in another live of this Frevo. The Let me take here. Let's change. No, it's better. But the Frevo was. I'm gonna show just the Frevo. And so it goes. I'm gonna use this cliche, transform this. I think this melody is interesting, so I'm gonna try to create some improvise based on this melody. The chorus we are going to use it starts in D7. I'm gonna repeat. D7, G minor, G7, C minor, D7, G minor, A half diminished, D7, and G minor. So let's take a low tempo to do this. I think at 50 can be enough to control this kind of ideas. All right. So do it slowly. Note that if you pay attention in this first try, I have some little mistakes, sometimes using the wrong notes of the chord, but no problem. Work on this and I've mistaken the chorus, but no problem. Continue. Right, it's getting better. Let's go up a little. Note that when I increased the tempo, I had new difficulties. So you're gonna do again till you make this times comfortable, to get this time comfortable, and so you're gonna keep going up. Each day is gonna be easier to go up and to make this phrase. All right. So this is an improvise just using this cliche. You can also use another cliches that are present in the theme and improvise chorus. If they are difficult to execute, just start in a slow tempo. If they are easy, you can just use them on the chorus. For example, I'm gonna use this, I consider easy to play. So and you can just mixture with your improvisation. strength. You mixture these ideas with your own ideas. After that, you're going to these ideas are going to be natural for you. All right. This is the second practice I recommend. First, you can work on patterns. After that, these patterns you get from a slow tempo. After that, you play new patterns that are easy to play in the tempo, the natural tempo of the song. I like also to work on different scales to create a different sound. For example, to use the Dom Jim scale. And for example, I'm gonna do a little study in slow tempo using the altered scale, for example. Okay, a little more about this. So I'm gonna use a little of the Dom Jim scale. In G7. Note that's this note, the 13th in a minor harmonic field sounds a little strong. You have to be careful in its use. All right. I also like to study some different scales from the minor chords, for example. This harmonic scale with a different sound. These sounds are far from the Brazilian music, the original traditional Brazilian music, but you maintain your contact with the Brazilian accent using the rhythms that are part of that style. Okay. Note that I started to use I always search from different notes of the common scales of the chords. I think the secret is this. You have the notes of the chords like a basis, but you try to form your scales changing the tensions of these chords. Don't use just the original, the diatonic tensions. For example, in this G minor, we can use minor second, for example, to create a different sound. Right, so I use the major sixth in C minor also. You can use minor sixth. I remind an interesting idea that I've heard in one Frevo, that it can water practice. That I got a note here, practicing new ideas, or what can we do this? I'm sorry. For example, this polyrhythm, it's a polyrhythmic idea. Pa pa ka ta ka ta ta ka ta ka ta. this song. So I'm gonna mixture this idea. So it goes. I worked on a new idea that I stopped to play it more, with more precise, more precision, and sometimes when you are playing, you aren't able to stop and working on idea. And I always like to, when I'm studying at home, analyze some ideas, develop them. Okay, because if you are just improvising all the time, you won't. Sometimes you have some independence problems. Sometimes you have some technical problem that you need to resolve, to solve before playing that idea. So don't just improvise. Try to take some ideas that you think that are part of the style that sounds good, and work on executing them well. Okay, and I'm not saying if that you are going to work just play with a lot of cliches, but when you master some idea, you can modify it. You can create a different idea based on that basis. Okay, so it's that. Another thing I think it's important to work. I've told about you in a quick tip is the ideas, stop time ideas. Sometimes people in Frevo do some stop times to start a chorus. So I like to study this, to stop, to make different ideas. Let me do again. I'm sorry, I'm mistaken the chord. More ideas. We can create some interesting chord. For example, I'm gonna start after the break. I'm gonna fall in D7. I can improvise in a scale of E major, E seventh. The sub. How can I say? Don't substitute dominant, okay, chord. So for example, this caused a little blues sound because of the chord. Be careful. Let me do a little more of the. We can do a slow phrase also. Not good. And I have another thing. It's to take a space to improvise in different textures of your instrument. You can use different octaves. You can use different textures. For example, improvise a little rhythmic, a little harmonic in octaves. Okay. polyrhythmica. Okay, I changed the ideas. I work in thirds. I improvised with the left hand. I improvised with chords. I improvised using the Frevo comping. I improvised using all the textures I could use, and so this is gonna open your thinking when improvising a theme. But it's important to take a tempo, to take a time to work on them, and in more important, if they are difficult for you to execute. For example, the first cliches I was studying, I don't have the ability until now of playing them, so I have to work slow on them, like I was doing every day. Going up. Look how it improved. I changed. I worked on it a little. Work on other things, and it's getting better. I'm increasing my capability of playing it. So when you do this beyond the days, you're gonna see a clear result of your study. All right, I think it's that. Let me say again. Yesterday I worked on a free improvise, thinking just in melody. Today I've worked on this cliche starting. After that, some different scales. After that, I worked a little on breaks, and after that, new ideas. When they appeared, that is a polyrhythmic idea. All right, so it's that. I've told you that I was going to make an improvise, trying to mixture all of this to make a comparison. Let's try to do, okay? I have to say more, but let's see what happens, okay? I had some problems in the connection. Let me start another. So this was the improvised after working in a chorus. I changed this texture, but after that I'm gonna here to compare what I've done yesterday and today. You can do the same thing and do it your own playing. I recommend you to record to see the quality of your playing beyond during a week, during a month. You're gonna see the real difference. But in one little when you work in an hour, you can see already something changing. All right, so that's it. I hope you have enjoyed and taken this live to improve your language, to understand more about it. And that's it. Okay, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow for one quick tip about Brazilian music. Okay, thanks. Bye bye.